Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, Current Electricity, from Standard 12th. So before going to start actual chapter, we are going to see some introductory part regarding current electricity. Now electricity is of two types. One is static electricity and other is current electricity. So static electricity, we know the study of charges which are at rest. It is nothing but the static electricity. We have studied this in chapter electrostatics. Everyone is aware of this chapter electrostatics. So you can refer that chapter to study the charges at rest. Now we are going to see the charges in motion, that is nothing but the current electricity. In this whole chapter we are dealing with the charges which are in the motion. So understand the difference between charges at rest and charges in the motion. So current electricity is totally depends on charges in motion. So now we are going to see what is electricity. So electricity is basically nothing but the flow of current. So we should have to understand the concept of current. So to understand the concept of current, you know the fundamental unit of matter, that is nothing but the atom. Everyone is aware of that atom? Yes, you all are aware of that atom. Atom consists of nucleus at the center. And what nucleus contains? Nucleus contains positive number of protons and neutral neutrons, and around that nucleus electrons are revolving. As you know, electrons are negatively charged while protons are positively charged, and neutrons don't have any charge. The mass of proton is considered as 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. You are all are aware about this basic things regarding an atom. So now you think why we are learning this atom to understand the current electricity. So basic of current electricity is going to start from here only, because the particle from atoms we are going to study is nothing but an electron which is negatively charged, which is very important point here to understand this chapter. So you know the electron is negatively charged. Every metal consists of number of atoms. These atoms consist number of electrons as well as protons. So these electrons are present in the form of free electrons. They are free to move everywhere. So when we apply any external electron field or any battery connecting across such a metal, then what happens? These electrons starts flowing in the direction that is nothing but from positive to negative. As you know, the electrons are negatively charged, so they will attract towards what? We know negative particles will get attracted towards the positive. So electrons get attracted towards the positive terminal of battery. So in that direction electron starts flowing. So this flow of electrons is nothing but the current. Simple definition of current. Current is the rate of flow of charge or electrons. You can see the charge is nothing but what? Charge is always denoted by the symbol Q, and it is measured in terms of coulomb. So according to this definition, current can be given as charge per unit time. As electrons are charge carriers, protons are charge carriers, that can be positively charged, that can be negatively charged, but charge is important here. So we can define current properly like rate of flow of charge per unit time is nothing but our current. So you can write this definition: I is equals to Q by T. Q is nothing but the charge and T is nothing but the time in seconds. So how can we define the unit of current? As charge is measured in terms of coulomb, time is measured in terms of seconds. So current is equals to coulomb upon second. So SI unit of current is given as ampere, which is denoted by symbol capital A, which is the fundamental unit of current. So next very basic question comes in our mind is nothing but, is electric current scalar or vector quantity? So what will be the answer for this? Many of you may be thinking that electric current should be a vector quantity. Why? Because current is having direction. As we are saying, current is flowing in particular direction and it is having the magnitude. It can be a vector quantity. But no, current is not a vector quantity. It is a scalar quantity. Why this is so? Because current is not following any law of vector addition. To have a vector quantity, it should follow the rules of vector additions or rule of vector. So you can say current is a scalar quantity, no doubt. Also, it is known as a tensor quantity, which is not included in your syllabus, but you should know if there is an option regarding scalar or tensor. Out of these two, you can select a tensor, which is a very correct answer, tensor quantity. If tensor is not mentioned, no worries, current is a scalar quantity. But don't be mistake to say that current is a vector quantity. Now, one more thing you need to learn for this chapter is nothing but your chapter from standard 11, which is electric current through conductor. So which point you should know from that chapter? I'm listed that points below. You should know these points to study this chapter. So first point is drift velocity. Second point is resistance, its formula and numericals based on that formula. Third point is effect of temperature on resistance or resistivity. Fourth point is color coding of carbon resistor or resistance. Fifth point is Ohm's law and its scalar and vector form. Again, the next point is current density, and last one is nothing but the combination of resistor. This point is very important. You should know whether the resistance are in series or parallel, how to solve the numericals based on series combination of resistance and parallel combination of resistance. If you have understood this concept, then you are able to study this chapter current electricity. For this, you please must go through the chapter electric current through conductor and go through these points, so you will be easily understood this chapter. So this was the very basic information of this chapter, introductory part, and the things you should know from the electric current through conductor I have mentioned in this video. So next video will be actual start of this chapter, that is nothing but the first point from current electricity we are going to see is Kirchhoff's laws. That is nothing but Kirchhoff's first law and Kirchhoff's second law. See you in next video for new point. Thank you.